and 209 wins. Thank you for believing in us, Edsel. Now comes the big one. In 2016, Edsel said, it's 50 years since my dad beat Ferrari. At Le Mans, it's time to go back. We want you to build the engines, and we're going back with one shot. And so he said, no pressure. He said, just like his dad, Henry Ford II, he looked at me and says, just win. And we did. And in 2018 and 2022, with Roger Penske, Joey Logano, and Ford, and Team Penske, we won the championship together. Edsel is the godfather of Ford racing. He is the heart and soul of Ford, and it's an honor to be able to induct him tonight. So together we've shared a lot of great moments, and with immense pride and admiration, I present to you Edsel B. Ford II as an official inductee in the North Carolina Auto Racing Hall of Fame. Congrats, Edsel.
I do want to thank Doug for those incredibly kind remarks. 100% of them were true. Doug and I have spent enormous amounts of time together, and I guess the one event that comes to my mind most frequently is we were in Le Mans in 2016, and I was scared to death. It had been 50 years since Ford had won a race, and there was an enormous amount of pressure on everyone. But Doug and his team pulled it together, and we won the race, and all of us cried. It was a very, very emotional time. So Doug, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. I want to thank John Dotson, Don Miller, and the entire board for this absolutely wonderful recognition. The one thing I have found that I've said to my children, and they all understand this, I have 4 boys and 10 grandchildren, and we're a very close-knit family. And all of you are a very close-knit family. And I am so incredibly proud to be a part of your family. I'm honored to be inducted into the North Carolina Auto Racing Hall of Fame. This is really, truly an incredible chance. This is even more important and more impactful being inducted alongside my good friend, Roger Penske. This is indeed an honor. Thank you all very much.
Okay, Don, you're going to come up for the next induction, but I forgot one person. I forgot him last year, and I can't forget it this year.
Shame on you.
Jerry Cook. Jerry Cook's down here. Thank you, Jerry.
And how about that old, he claims he's not Australian, but I know better, you know. How about old Max Crawford? He was a Formula One driver. He's here. You know, before I introduce the next guy, I want to remind you of something. You know, the Walk of Fame itself has become a destination address. There's people come from all over the world. We had people walk in at the museum from 12 different countries this year, and New Jersey. I don't know how they got in there. But the next guy is really important to me because he was my friend and my partner, and we did everything that was possible to do without going to jail together. This guy is from the border state. We used to call it the border state in Missouri. And I met him when he was 16. And he said, you know, you got to come to the racetrack because I'm going to race my dad's old car tonight. And I said, really? He goes, yeah. I said, okay, I'll come. So I went down to Valley Park Speedway. Valley Park Speedway is very small, but heavily attended in Missouri. And this cat gets in the car, goes out and wails him, and when he gets past the finish line, waving to the crowd and runs into the wall. It was an instant friendship. Anyway, he's been my partner on a lot of different things. He's been a great friend, and I guess after about 50 years of friendship, I can say I'm really proud to introduce Rusty Wallace.
Hello, everybody. Congratulations to the entire team that put this on. This is fantastic. And as we all know, and all your crew chiefs, Ray Abraham's down there. Ray, how you doing? He's a great crew chief. He knows it takes a team to make this happen. And well, I'll tell you what, it took a team to put this many people together. No doubt about that. But it takes an incredible individual to make cars go fast and to win races. And this guy behind me, Roger Penske, he's done it all. So here we go. Roger Penske, what can I say about RP that hasn't been said already? It'd be easy for me to stand here and just call Roger a legend, but that's simply not fair to him. For over half a century, Roger Penske's been a driving force in motorsports and around the globe. With 42 major championships and more than 600 wins in series such as IndyCar, Formula One, NASCAR, and endurance racing, there's almost nothing involved in a racing car that Roger hasn't accomplished. And that entire operation, the entire operation, with his unparalleled legacy, is based right here in Mooresville, North Carolina. Unlike most racers, Roger's impact and legacy reach far beyond the racetrack. He's a titan of the industry in the truest sense. From opening his first Chevrolet dealership in Pennsylvania during the 60s, to turning around Detroit Diesel, to become one of the world's largest car dealers and now operate in one of his true loves, the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Roger Penske's name is synonymous worldwide with preparation, passion, performance, and results. And all that aside, with over 70,000 employees around the world, one of Roger's greatest legacies is the impact he has on everyone around him. He's a guy that makes you sit up straighter when he walks in a room. His presence just commands respect. I can tell you from experience that simply being around Roger makes you want to work harder and up your game to the next level. Like many of us here, that's right, give it up for that. That's all about working hard, isn't it? First time I came to work for Roger, he flipped me a coin, and I grabbed it, I looked at it, and said, effort equals results. Now that was a long time ago. That was back in the 80s when he showed me that. How true. Like many of us here today, I owe so much of my success in life to Roger. His mentorship, his partnership, and most of all, his friendship, both on and off the racetrack, are things that I'll always treasure. So Roger, on behalf of myself and all the other Team Penske drivers, who most of our attendants right here tonight, and team members that are around the country that can't be here that have participated in Team Penske their entire life. Roger, I'd like to congratulate you and informally induct you into the North Carolina Auto Racing Hall of Fame.
Thank you, everyone. And Rusty, thanks for those kind words. But really, Don, what you put together here, and John certainly is amazing when you think about the Hall of Fame. And, you know, Mayor Atkins, it takes a leadership to be able to run a city like this. And to me, when I think about it, the Hall of Fame is always given to an individual. But as we're here today, it's all about the people that are around you and your organization. And when I look about it with our company, it's our drivers, it's the technicians, it's all of our people, but it's you folks out there that make a difference. And what I've tried to do in my life is have people help people to be successful. And our drivers that are sitting here, when I think about the successes and the hours and the effort that's been put in to our race team over the years has been amazing. And I go back to 1980, really, when we went to Atlanta. We were there with Don, and we asked Rusty, we took a car out of, I think, a used car, it was out of Pal or something. Went to Atlanta to race, and I had the opportunity just to watch the Woods brothers and the Pettys and people like that compete. And I remember the pit stops with Dale Inman. I said, gosh, we got to get our game up. So when I look down here today, Humpy, how are you? When I look down here today and see these Titans, they're my friends, they're my competitors, but I can tell you one thing. They gave me personally the ability to be able to create a positive effect on our race teams and the people around us. And Ray, you know that, and many of the others. To me, this honor, think about it. We have our race shop here just a few miles away. And I say our home, really, sure, it might be Indianapolis, it might be living in Detroit, but our home is here in North Carolina and certainly in Mooresville. When I walk in the shop every day, we have a big poster there, and it has 450 names on it. Guess what? Half of them have been there 10 years. So it's that domain knowledge and that commitment to people and the effort to win. We don't win every day, you know that. In racing, you win less than you win, don't you? You lose more than you win. You know that.